Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about My Hero Academia, which is on chapter 373. Now, this chapter right here, well, looks like to me it won't be as easy as thought, and depending on the situation, the heroes can end up dying or losing. I wouldn't mind if the heroes will end up dying or losing, but I hope there could be a sequel to this because the way I look at it, I don't think this is going to look very great. Or, if possibly, Deku may have to sacrifice his own body and life in order to possibly end the war. That's another thing how I'm going to see it. But if anything else, let's get this started, We have to it that Shoji or Tentacle is still fighting with his life right now, trying to stop everybody, the mutants from rioting. As for President Mike, he does tell them, you guys gotta hold them back. Spinner just entered the hospital. We have to it, one of the mutants was about to hit Shoji with the weapon, but one of the mutants that looks like a pig stops him, as everyone else ends up stopping afterwards. We have to it that he realizes that he's not making anything better right now, And one of them that was apprehended by Koda tells him not to stop, tells him don't stop, you gotta follow your leader. Think about everything they just put you through, huh? Don't you understand that fighting fire with fire will make things better? But the pig mutant says, I've been thinking about it. I know I've been attacked by multiple people, but for no reason at all. I'm angry about that, but are you gonna laugh at me too and say I'm freaking frivolous or something? I won't deny that I got excited to call it to action, and being in action is the problem, but I thought it was my time to finally strike back at this world and finally have a leader, But he thinks about what Shoji says and what Spinner says, that there's gotta be another way, and Spinner's like, I don't care, And the guy ends up screaming, I don't even know who's my really enemy anymore, There are some people that I just don't want to cause harm to anymore. But the guy who was apprehended by Shoji says otherwise, saying that what are you talking about? Are you serious right now? Don't be rational. You gotta keep going, Even one of them says, hey, this is our revolution. We gotta keep moving forward and tear it all down, One of the mutants say that. And the pig asks Tentacle, was I wrong? Should I just stay at the shelter without saying a word or something? And we have to it, Tentacle ends up shedding tears and cries, saying that I understand that you guys, I understand what you're feeling is neither wrong nor it's really nor useless. I could tell you that right now. But right now, no one has really shined upon us, and if you kept fighting with giving up on thinking, and you were to give Tentacle managed to give some words of comfort, but he's trying to tell them that we gotta do things better right now, so they will not. You gotta find a way to make sure that they don't raise your fist at you again, etc. And we have to it that everyone and all the mutant riders end up deciding to drop their weapons and stop fighting, And we have to it that Rock, or should I say I forgot his hero name, but all I know is that he realizes that something bad might be happening, and we see to it that Spinner gets attacked by President Mike by his voice very badly, and we have to it that the recording he has is from All One and Shigaraki is destroyed, and we have to it President Mike goes maybe he hasn't woken up that day, Spinner realizes that he's about to faint out, and at the end of the line. However, he thinks about how no one would follow him no more, and then Kuroge won't wake up, and Spinner thinks about his past, how it's always been very bad here and there. We have to it that Spinner realizes that he just wants to follow him to where he is right now, to be able to reach him, of all people. And we have to it that we have to it that President Mike realizes that Spinner's just stopped moving, and we have to it that Mike thinks about the days how he spent with Aizawa and Shirakumo or something like that, but eventually he doesn't mind if Shirakumo disappears as a memory, and you're still a friend back then. We have to it that, like, Spinner ends up using the last of his power, picking up the hand that he still has from Shigaraki, and ends up telling Kurogiri, let's save Shigaraki and everyone else, please. And we have to it, like, President Mike tries to scream out Shirakumo, but we have to it that Kurogiri wakes up with the half face of, like, Kurogiri and Shirakumo, saying, I am the one who protects Shigaraki, and Spinner finally faints out, you know? And now things are about to get very bad from here on out, because we all know how deadly Kurogiri really is. He was the ideal transportation and so forth for the villains and etc., you know? And if Kurogiri, like, goes with, like, the idea of protecting Shigaraki, then I'm afraid it's totally over right now, because because Kurogiri could teleport and transport all the heroes to different locations and give the villains a big advantage right now. As for Deku and Shigaraki and All For One, he might be left alone with them and so forth. Like I said, I mean, Kurogiri is a freaking warping teleporter, man. I mean, he could give the heroes a big disadvantage while the villains can have the advantage in the environment they could be in, you know, etc. You get the idea. So, I don't know how this is going to turn out next chapter. Forgive me if my voice sounds a little off. I mean, I am a little sick and I'm starting to get a little better, but not really. But yeah. So, I don't know how it's going to turn out for, like, all heroes and villains. But one thing's for certain is that it could go very bad. And I don't mind if the villains win. I hope there will be a sequel to this in order to, like, take on a complete All For One and Shigaraki, even though there might be some pathetic trash cliche plot device or something. I don't know, but yeah. So overall, in this chapter, all I can really tell you is that the mutant riders finally stop after one of them, which is the pig mutant, asks him a question, and Tentacle comforts him and tells him something, you know. As for President Mike, he managed to actually stop Spinner, but Spinner, using the last of his strength and will, tells Kurogiri to save, like, Shigaraki Tomura, and Kurogiri wakes up, picks up the hand that Spinner gave him, and they get ready to go into... He's about to get ready to go into action with the half face of Shirakumo and Kurogiri. So I don't know how it's going to turn out, but it's going to be very crazy. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!